Last night, one of my drivers broke. Not to worry though, drivers break all the time. They're one of a Koopa's most commonly used tools. Casks are held together with hoops, and the hoops are smashed down basically with the driver. Without the driver, Coopering would be very, very difficult. But as a result of getting hit all the time, putting hoops off and taking hoops off, they break. So a driver's made up of shoes, shafts, and rings. So obviously the shoe has lips. The lips attach onto the hoop, which allows you to hit it. The ring is just a metal ring which holds the driver together. But the shaft takes a beating. The ring, as you hit it, the ring gets driven down the shaft until eventually there's no shaft left and you have to replace it. But additionally, they can just split. Sometimes there's defects in the timber and they can just split. It happens. So to replace them, you take your old driver, you knock the shoe off that, you then grab your new shaft, and you want to draw the lines, the outline of the old shaft, basically. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. This is the easiest method, so I'm going to show you this one. So you draw your outlines, you come up to your bandsaw, and you cut out the outline. You then want to see if your shoe fits. And if you're happy that your shoe fits, grab a bit of sandpaper and put it in between the shoe and the driver. And this is going to give it a bit more friction to hold in place so that the shoe doesn't fall off. So once you're happy that the shoe's firmly in place, you're then going to grab your ring and draw on the top of the shaft where the ring is going to go. And then you're going to come up to your drum sander. And this is where you're going to start shaping your shaft. Obviously it wants to be nice and flush to the shoe. And so it fits on, so the ring can fit on the end. Nice and smooth all the way around. And once you're happy that it's nice and sanded and the ring fits onto the end, you're then going to tap your ring on. You want to drive the ring a bit down, so about an inch down the shaft, and then start mushrooming over the exposed shaft basically. And this is going to prevent the ring from falling off. Because if you didn't, as soon as you hit it, the ring will just fall off, and that's incredibly annoying. Same as if you didn't put the sandpaper in the shoe, that could also come off, which is incredibly annoying, so we don't want that. Alright, so once you have shaped your shaft and you have mushroomed over your ring, that is the driver more or less finished. But the final things that I'm going to do to it, just to make it my driver, is that I'm going to stamp my block mark onto it and then just give it an oil. And then the final thing that I'll do to make sure it's working is I'll come up to a cask, give it a few hits, and there we have it. That is the driver, so that is how you replace it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. Just a quick little video of what I was doing this morning. See you in the next one. Peace.